Okay, now exercise 8.2, and in 8.2 we will prove a theorem. Exercise 8.2, and the theorem is MPT. It's called midpoint theorem. Midpoint theorem, or you can say MPT. So in midpoint theorem, the statement is, in a midpoint theorem, if a line intersect, or you can say intersect two sides of a triangle at midpoint, then it's parallel to third side and half of it. So I'm writing the statement. The statement is, if a line intersect two sides of a triangle at midpoint, then it will be parallel to third side. If a line intersect two sides of a triangle at midpoint, so we will, I will explain with the help of the diagram. Suppose ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle where L is a line. Intersect AB at D and AC at. So we are proving that DE is parallel to BC. So what is given? Given is L bisect AC, it's AB and AC. Or you can say, if it's bisecting, means AD is equal to DB and AE is equal to EC. So what we are going to prove here? We are proving that DE is parallel to BC and DE is equal to half of it. So both are very important. First we are proving that DE parallel to BC and DE is half of BC. So before that we need to construct something. What we are going to construct here? Construct that I'm just taking one side. I'm drawing CF, which is parallel to AB. CF is parallel to AB. So what I'm constructing here? CF is parallel to AB. It's constructed. Now what we are going to prove here? How will you prove it? Prove. If I am showing DE parallel to BC, means I need to BC FD is a parallelogram I need to show here. So I'm just taking two triangles, triangle ADE and CEF. In triangle ADE and triangle CEF. So which part are equal? E is the midpoint of AC, it's already given. AE is equal to EC, so I'm writing here AE is equal to EC. And if I'm taking, this is angle 1 and this one is angle 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. And if I'm taking it angle 3 and angle 4, angle 3 and angle 4 are also equal. Why they are equal? Angle 1 and 2? Vertically opposite angle, and this one is your given. And the last one is alternate interior angle. So by two angle and included side, so we can apply by ASA congruency rule, triangle ADE is congruent to triangle CEF. Now these two triangles are equal, so we can say by CPCT, we can say here AD is equal to CF, AD is equal to CF, and DE is equal to EF. DE is equal to EF. We proved that they are equal, but no, AD is equal to CF we proved, but AD is already equal to BD. Why? Because it's given AD is equal to DB. So we can say here, but AD is already equal to which part? DB. Means if AD equal to CF, if AD is equal to DB, so we can say DB is equal to CF. If DB is equal to CF, and DB is a part of AB, and AB is parallel to, by construction, AB is parallel to CF. So we can say DB is parallel to CF also. DB is parallel to CF. So opposite side of a quadrilateral, if one pair of opposite side of a quadrilateral become equal and parallel, so it will be a parallelogram. So we can say here, in quadrilateral, which one? BCFD. BCFD. DB is equal to CF and DB is parallel to CF. So we can say a pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. Equal and parallel. A pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So we can say BCFD is a parallelogram. BCFD is a parallelogram. And we know that the opposite side of parallelogram are equal. So we can say DF parallel to BC. DF means D is a part of DF. So we can say DE parallel to BC. DE parallel to BC. And this one is your first proof. Now in second one we prove that DE is half of BC. You can see here BCFD is a parallelogram, and in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So BC is equal to DF. BC is equal to DF. We can say BC is equal to DF and BC is equal to DF is a part of DE plus EF. DE plus EF. We can by part DF, DE plus EF, and DE plus EF we already proved that they are equal. DE is equal to EF, so we can replace EF by DE. So we can write here BC is equal to DE plus DE, means twice of DE is equal to BC. So we can say DE is equal to half of BC. So this is your second part. So this is the midpoint theorem of 8.2. Very important theorem we are using throughout the chapter. Now again I am explaining it. It's a very important theorem. The midpoint theorem में the statement is if a line intersects two sides of a triangle at midpoint, then it will be parallel to third side, and half of it I am not adding there, half of it I proved here. So ABC एक triangle है आपका, L is a line which bisecting AB and AC at D and E. So by construction we prove that DE is parallel to BC and DE is half of BC. So I constructed DF is parallel to AB. DF is parallel to AB. So how will you prove it? Prove क्या करना है कि we are proving that DE parallel to BC. That D is a part of DF. So हम BCFD को parallel proof कर देंगे, parallelogram proof कर देंगे. Then we can say BC is parallel to DF, means DE parallel to BC. So इसको proof कैसे करेंगे? We are using a pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. वो rule हमें apply करना means we need to prove that AB is already parallel to DF, means BD is parallel to DF. If we are able to prove that BD is equal to CF, we can say BCFD is a parallelogram. तो वही हमने यहाँ पे किया, दो ट्रायंगल AD है, ADE and CEF. Now AE equal to EC, it's given. AE equal to EC, it's given. And angle 1 and angle 2 are equal vertically opposite angle. Angle 3 and angle 4 are alternate angle. And by ASA, we can say these two triangles are congruent. If these two triangles are congruent, means we can say by CPCT, AD is equal to FC and DE is equal to EF. Now इसका यूज करना है उसका नेक्स्ट पार्ट को प्रूव करने के लिए, ठीक है। वहां से हम कह सकते हैं कि ABCFD is a parallelogram, a pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. उसका पार्ट हमें यूज करना है नेक्स्ट के लिए। नो DF is equal to BC और BC is equal to DF and DF को बाई पार्ट किया DE plus EF and EF and DE are equal, we already proved. तो EF को रिप्लेस किया DE से, we got twice of DE is equal to BC or you can say DE is equal to half of BC. This is your theorem number 1 of 8.2. Now move on the next one. The next theorem is 8 point or you can say 8.10. बट उस थ्योरम को हम मैथमेटिकली प्रूफ नहीं करेंगे, उसको हम ज्योमेट्रिकली उसको प्रूफ करते हैं, बट उसका स्टेटमेंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, प्रूफ नहीं आता है, तो मैं स्टेटमेंट लिख देता हूँ और उस ट्रायंगल को हम देखते हैं कैसे। नेक्स्ट थ्योरम है 8.10 और समथिंग, आई थिंक 8.10 ही है। सो नेक्स्ट थ्योरम आपका है उसके बाद मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम के बाद, एमपीटी के बाद, कि इफ अ लाइन स्टेटमेंट में लिख देता हूँ, स्टेटमेंट आपका है थ्योरम का, if a line bisect one side or intersect one side of a triangle at midpoint, or I'm just writing if a line bisect or you can say intersect at midpoint, bisect भी लिख सकते हैं और intersect at midpoint. If a line bisect one side of a triangle and parallel to third side, parallel to third side, then the line bisect the third side, bisect the another side, then the line bisect the another side. इसको फिगर से देखेंगे। नाउ सपोज ABC is a triangle A, B and C and L is a line where D is a midpoint. If L is a line and D is a midpoint, then what is given here? It's given that D is the midpoint. Midpoint of which one? AB. D is a midpoint of AB and you can say DE. DE is parallel to BC. So, what is the statement say? Says that E is also with the midpoint of the next side or the another side. Means proof में आपका हो जाएगा. We are not practically we are proving. We cannot proving it by theoretically, but इसका यूज काफी है, स्टेटमेंट का काफी, इस थ्योरम का यूज काफी है. So I am just writing the statement and showing what is given and what we are going to prove here. So we prove that E is the midpoint of EC. We are not going to prove it, we are simply writing the statement. And this is the very important statement, E is the midpoint of AC. Means एक लाइन किसी ट्रायंगल की एक साइड को मिड पॉइंट पे कट करती है और थर्ड साइड वी आर ट्रीटिंग इट BC एज ए थर्ड साइड के पैरेलल है, तो सेकंड साइड को भी मिड पॉइंट पे कट करेगी। ये आपकी थ्योरम है 8.10। इन दोनों थ्योरम्स के बेस पे आपके क्वेश्चंस हैं 8.2 में। नाउ मूव ऑन द एक्सरसाइज 8.13।